anyone cut me short. I was thinking this was the way to go, and you put up your puppet show. I say cheers to life. No, I'll be no good man's wife. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. So I woke up, sun in my eyes, forgot all about what I did last night. What I do remember that it was real, real nice. Talks about me are never good. I don't live like the way that I should. Oh well, I'm in for some fun tonight. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Hey now, it's you and I. We could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Oh, it's a time to rise up. Live the life we're proud of. Just leave me alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call and the doors will be closing soon. Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Good evening, everybody. Thursday night, it's a special edition of our Wednesday night show. I know our good friend Corey Meets World and Myers in the Mouse, they're both live right now. I appreciate you guys coming over and hanging out or watching on the replay. I get it. Hey, it's Corey's night. It's Thursday night. I'm intruding on him, but I had to get this interview in. We had it scheduled a long time ago, and, well, I got a little under the weather and let this gentleman down, and I didn't want to leave him hanging until 2022 or beyond. So we're bringing in and doing a special Thursday night hang out so that you guys can get to know another great quality Disney creator. So let me get through a couple of the incidentals that we got to knock out, and then we'll get rolling here. Welcome in, everybody. Great to see people here. Katrina Scopini's here. Yachty's here already, early and up and early. I love it. Great seeing Yachty in here. Shannon's in here. Jesse's in here. Great to see Jesse. I did see Tina in here hanging out with us early. I see our good friend Jeannie 52573. Great to see you guys here, and I'll follow through more with the chat. Gonzo's here. Nobody needs an interpreter. He's just the adventures of Gonzo. Let's talk about what we got going on here so we can get rolling. First, partner channels. They're critical to your success. I've got some great ones. Gonzo says, I'm here, not feeling good, but I'm here. Love you guys. Gonzo, get better, buddy. We love you, buddy. We want you to get better. I got some great partner channels. Myers and the Mouse, one of my partners, going live right now. Disney World Freak, Diz Our Dream. Great Disney content creators. Dad Builds, one of my executive producers, and also a partner channel. How are you hanging down there, Chris? How'd you make it up there on the screen? You jumped in on me. I don't know how you did that. That's amazing. That is, look, I'm just going to leave him there. He's sitting there. That's our guest for tonight. And he popped up on the screen. Gonzo snuck him in and cut out Preston and brought in Chris. What the heck? How did that happen? I don't know. Anyway, Dole Whip Dad, there he is. And, of course, Preston. I'll have to figure that out later. Something happened with that. That was unique. Let me try to bring Preston's thing back up. Preston always yells at me when his picture's not up there. And let's try it again. There it is. I don't know how Chris jumped in there. That was incredible. Things happen. So there's all my partner channels. All of their information is located in the body and description of this video. You can click over and jump on any one of their links. It's love for you to do that. Check them out. Live Place. Dean over to Live Place is your TV viewing guide for everything here on YouTube. He does a great job. The Live Place and Dreamers Empire right here on YouTube. Go over and check them out. 110 family-friendly channels identified over there for your viewing pleasure. Welcome in, Adventures with VP. Casey Bryant, he's one of our Chaos Crusaders. Disney Dynamics, I believe I saw them in here earlier, one of our Chaos Crusaders. We'll be talking about all of them a little bit later on in the show. You don't want to miss out on that. Great content, creativity over there on those guys. And Tina Marie, our super moderator, is here, and we appreciate her for being here as well. Real quick, I want to remind everybody to check us out over on the Chaos Clubhouse. That is our Facebook group where you can reach out and where content creators can find consumers, and consumers can find new channels to follow. We're up to like going on 1,700 people now. I got to update that slide, but doing really well, finding new people, hopefully putting new people in contact with each other. So please go over there and check us all out. We would love for you to do that. All right, let's jump back up here real quick and bring it back up to here. So it's our Wednesday night show, everybody. And want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Catherine Willoughby, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate all of you here tonight. Share it out if you don't mind. And if nothing less, go over and check out this channel that we're about to talk to tonight. Let's share the screen up here and let's talk about them. So, phone lines are going to open up momentarily, just so you know. Anybody that wants to ask a question of our guests, please make sure that you highlight at the Pete McDevitt Show so that it jumps up on my screen. And if it's an appropriate question for the time, I will ensure that I try to answer it. Welcome in, James. Mouse Here's Magic Podcast. Thank you for coming in. So tonight's guest, it's an incredible little channel that's really growing fast. Up over 500 plus subscribers, as you see right there, heading towards 600. They run their channel as a fun, full family adventure. Led by Chris and Margie and their two daughters, Heaven and Haley, they take you on trips with all kinds of different places in mind, and they share all of their adventures with you. Phone lines are not open tonight, Gonzo. Actually, you know what? Phone lines are open tonight, just because of you, Gonzo. They are fully open tonight for you. Absolutely. My guest tonight, well, let me tell you, they have a lot of activity on their channel. They're live on Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, sometimes every other Fridays, and the 4th June of the month. They cover a full variety of topics that include all kinds of travel and destinations, but focus heavy on Disney, and there is a major love of Star Wars. I found them a long time ago, watched them grow up, and they're getting in soon to where they're going to be a 4-digit channel. I'm really excited. This is their channel right there on the screen. Chris looks like he's lost in that top picture. It says, reacting to my friend's earlier videos. It really looks like Gonzo just sent him a picture of him in like a I don't know, like a bikini or something. That's the shock on his face. But that's their channel if you're looking for it tonight. We hope that you consider subscribing to them based on the content that you see or based on this interview. Everybody, please welcome in to the channel for the first time sitting down with me, Chris from Addy Adventures. Welcome in, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, Pete?
I'm doing good. Dad Builds is in the house with us as well. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I've been looking forward to doing this. I apologize getting a little under the weather before where I couldn't sit down with you.
No, I completely understand.
I truly believe that Gonzo had something to do with it. He put something in my water, and he was concerned about you being on the channel, taking up all the energy that you guys bring to your. Was it Monday night when you're singing karaoke? Is that the night?
Yeah.
It's good stuff. So, well, let's before we get into the channel and start talking about social media and everything, let's talk a little bit. Why don't you share with everybody out there who may not know you, find you for the first time. Tell a little bit about you, whatever you want to share about you, your family, and then we'll proceed into your channel and go from there.
All right. How far back do we want to go?
Well, it's up to you. That's your
call. All right. One of the things about me, I'm an adopted child. I was adopted as a week old. I have 3 siblings. My 2 brothers are my mom and dad's biological kids. And then my sister is also adopted. And I like to say she's from South Korea, but I'm from the exotic land of Indianapolis.
There you go.
So.
Exotic land of Indianapolis. I love it. Welcome in, Surf Bum, and also Melly Mel. Geeking out with Melly Mel in the house. And Cricket Fox, good morning. So that's where he started. So now let's take kind of where we are.
So basically what it was, some other things just real quick. I did 20 years in the Indiana Army National Guard. I did a deployment, 1-year deployment over in Bosnia, 1-year deployment in Iraq.
Wow.
I also served a few months down in Mississippi and Louisiana for after Hurricane Katrina.
That's awesome.
And then of course I met my wife. We had our kids. We sold one of the kids to Disney, so she's down there. So she's a cast member.
Okay.
But
what park does she work at? Or
she was in Fantasyland. She just got a transfer. She's now in Animal Kingdom.
Nice. So. Nice. Okay, awesome. That's cool. And and now you're living in Indiana. You put that out there. So which is great. You still have your wife and your one other daughter, and your channel is a lot about your family, which is really cool. Your social media, you're right on Instagram. You got 180 followers over there. You've done 219 posts, which is solid. Nice job. Right. Welcome in. I saw Anthony the Molar Man joined us. Jack Twaddle joined in. Darla, Alienware, Green Hat. You got a big crowd coming in here tonight to see you, Mr. Chris. I love it.
Awesome.
You're over here on YouTube, of course. 563 subscribers starting tonight. 532 videos. You almost have as many videos as subscribers. That's pretty incredible that you do that. Almost 60,000 channel views right now. Just under that. Hopefully the next week or so you do that. And of course, you have your Facebook page of Addy Family Values, which is really good. So let's talk about getting into the YouTube frame and coming up with your channel. You started the official channel in May of 2017. How long have you been actually creating on your channel? And then talk a little bit about how the idea, the concept for your name and the channel and all came up.
I actually had 2 channels before this one.
Okay.
And one was called Battle Hardened Grunt, which was I did video games. And then I realized how saturated that market is, and you're not going to make it anywhere in that unless you're really unique. So I still have that YouTube, but I don't do anything on it. Okay. The other one I deleted because it was called This Patriot's Opinion. And my wife and I talked about working for Walt Disney at some time. And I thought, there's some stuff on YouTube that people don't like, and this might keep me from getting hired. So I got rid of it. Gotcha. But so we started this, and what it was, we were watching, I wanted to start a YouTube channel up, but I wanted to do something. And, we watched like the Temp Tracker. we watched Adam the Woo and all of them. And, I was watching the Tim Tracker. I'm like, I'd like to do that, but we don't live in Florida. So, and then I watch Adam the Woo and what he could do. And I'm like, I can do that, but we can do it in Indiana and Ohio because I live on a city that's right on the state line.
Okay.
So, we were just kind of going out and just showing people things they can do right here in Indiana and Ohio. So, and I tell you what, it is hard to find things to do here in Indiana, Ohio, Pete.
That's what he tells me.
Go ahead.
I said, that's what Steve has told me, that it's tough to do that in Indiana. So why he picked up and moved to Florida.
Yeah.
At least. So you started doing that. You started doing this channel more with a family type frame, obviously, hence the name. Talk a little bit about the importance of, your family and all that, that goes in with that, with your channel. Right.
Well, once again, because I was adopted, of course, the only two blood relatives I knew for a long time were my daughters. Mm-hmm. Actually, in 2018, I found my biological family.
Oh, wow.
So, unfortunately, my biological mother had passed away the year before.
Oh,
so I never got to meet her. But the funny thing is I actually did meet her at one time.
Really?
And yeah, well, it's funny. I was born in Indianapolis, and where I live is a small town. Like I said, it's off to the. It's actually divided by the state line. It goes right down the middle. And my biological mother, it was in the same county I am.
Interesting.
So less than 50 miles. She happened to work in a town just west of me, and I happened to walk in. I had a feeling, and I talked to my biological aunt, and she says she remembers my mother saying that she thought I'd come in, and she had a feeling. But the thing is you just don't walk up to a stranger and go, "Are you my mother?" It's just not something you do. So.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Welcome in to the chat tonight. MC Dorks Pop, which is a cool name. I love that name. Paul Engel's here. Our good friend Richard Scott in house. Passholder pair Mike and Val are in house, and Space Mountain Dave as well, and the Bomo. Everybody's joining the party. Love you guys for being here. Appreciate you being in. So you kind of started your channel. You're doing it with your family, focusing on that. Obviously, that's kind of where the name came from, and tell us.
Yep.
Was it just something that you guys talked about, or just come to fruition, or how did it kind of come where you came with this?
It was kind of me saying, "This is what we're going to do," and that's it. That was it.
Well, there you go. It's a military household. We're going to deal with it. I love it.
I mean, what's funny is my youngest daughter. She doesn't like to be on camera on any kind of live streams, but she'll go out and do the adventures with me.
Okay.
So here lately, we've had some problems where of course, heaven's in Florida, and but we've had some issues with family and everything. So we've got some family members that are sick that have to be taken care of. So lately, it's just been me and Haley who's been doing these adventures. The pandemic hit, everything's shut down, right? There's no place to go. So we were kind of pushed. We did Disney, but we were pushed a little bit more into Disney because of that. So I just keep the Disney up. Of course, came across Gonzo. He invited me on for a show just to talk. And then next thing you know, he's asking me to come on and live streaming. I owe Gonzo so much for helping me out with my channel. I don't know how to thank him enough. And I don't think I could have a better friend than Gonzo.
Well, that's awesome to say. Welcome in, Kay Atwood. Thank you for coming in. So let's transition to there for a second. The live streaming. Let's talk about, you're doing shows on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday on your channel, correct? Yours?
I do a video on Monday and Thursday.
Okay.
And then I do two live streams on Wednesday, and then a live stream on Thursday.
And then also doing stuff with Gonzo on his channel as well.
Yes.
Which keeps you very, very active. So Maddie Williams says he just subscribed. Thank you, Maddie Williams. Appreciate you doing that. Herschel Kravitz is here with us as well. The unique thing is, when I first found you, you were well under 100 subscribers, and in this time, you've grown consistently and well. And I think to what you're bringing up is when you partner, and that's what I talk about a lot out here, is partnering with other channels and you can build your your content and all together, it does work. And you guys have done a good job. I've watched your karaoke over there that you guys do on several occasions. Better than I am. I would never get out there and sing. I'm just going to be honest with me. So nobody wants to. Everybody hears my voice enough. They don't want to hear me singing. Tiki Man fan, welcome in as well. So you mentioned about Tracker and you mentioned Woo at the beginning. What other channels out there? You mentioned Gonzo, of course. Let's not forget that you brought and Gonzo's obviously had an impression on you. Dan Wynn, welcome in. Great to see you as well. Talk to me about some of the other channels, either Disney or non-Disney related, that have had an effect on you for wanting to drive your success with your channel. And again, let me preface this by saying, everybody, he's not going to say every last channel on YouTube, so nobody get mad if you don't say it. This is just one of those things where I put my guest on the spot and say, what comes to mind? Tell me.
I mean, really, I think one of the things was when I first came in, I actually did meet a group of people, and they were sort of Disney, but they kind of weren't, which made me search out more, and I came across Jeff, Dole Whip Dad.
Okay.
And that's when I found Gonzo. And the first night I watched them was the whole water argument about the hurricane. So, I think one of the things that kind of attract me is sometimes I put off the wall comments in the chat. And I think that's basically what it was. I'm not for sure. I've never really asked Gonzo what it was that made him pick me out of a group of I don't know how many.
Right.
So, but I am totally happy he found me. So I found Dole Whip Dad, of course, watching Dole Whip Dad, and of course, being with Gonzo, I was meeting all other kinds of channels. Dole Whip Dad had the Mickey Bunch on one night, and Kelly was on there, and I thought, this is a great lady. I wish I could meet her someday. And next thing you know, I'm live streaming with Kelly. You know, we have a text group where it's me, Gonzo, Kelly, and VP, and I never thought it would be that I would get to actually interact with somebody like Kelly, because I seen her as being somebody who was, you know, pretty big at the time.
Right. She's
so not saying she's not big now. I'm just saying
great creator.
Yes.
And all the ones you mentioned there, VP and Kelly, are excellent creators. So again, partnering, making friendships, relationships with others definitely helps build. Dole Whip Dad heard you bringing him up. He has a question for you.
Pete, have you seen my ugly cat?
Have you seen his ugly cat by chance?
I was watching that live stream when he brought the Jim Short cat on.
It's Dole Whip Dad. You never know what you're going to get. So that's great that you had some influences there with them. With your channel and where you're going with it, obviously, you know, travel's been tough with all the COVID stuff that we've been down and struggled with. As we come out of this, what is your long-term plan with where you see your channel going, things you want to do, maybe ideas you haven't got to do yet, but you want to do, just some ideas of what people can kind of look forward to in your channel?
Well, I mean, eventually we're going to move to Florida.
Okay.
I don't know when, but eventually we will move there. One of the things that happened with me and my wife, we changed jobs. That kind of altered some of the things I can do on YouTube, because now I'm working 6 days a week, but I wanted to get into a job where I could transfer. And my wife, we both worked at the same place. She went to a job that she could transfer easily too. So it's all about what we got to do to get down there to Florida, because obviously down there is where you want to be to start getting what you want. So, but other than that, I mean, things that we want to do, I mean, of course, we want to keep up the Disney stuff. I can only go once a year right now, and it's always going to be in January. But I mean, there's like lots of places here. I want to go to Mansfield, Ohio. I've been wanting to go up there. They have the Shawshank Trail up there.
Oh, cool.
They filmed the movie Shawshank Redemption up there, and they actually have the prison. And what's funny, that prison, when it was open, I don't know if you ever heard of the country singer David Allan Coe.
Uh-huh.
He was a prisoner there at that prison. But they have that. They have a place where the tree was that was in the movie. The tree's not there no more. It died and they cut it down.
Gotcha.
But you can follow almost the whole entire trail except for the last part. I can't fly down to the Virgin Islands, for that last scene of them on the beach.
Movie. But yeah, well, that's interesting. Stuff like that will keep bringing people to your channel. I think that's awesome that you're looking into doing that. Let's real quick just say, my guest tonight is Chris, Addy Family Adventures. That's his channel right there on your screen right now. 560 plus subscribers right now and growing. We ask that you consider taking a look at his content tonight, and based on the interview and his intriguing personality here on the interview tonight, or the content of his channel, consider subscribing to his channel. We never ask anybody to just go subscribe. We want you to be there because the important thing is that you're going to be checking out the content of it, and we'll put that back up there throughout the night as we go through. So on your channel right now, you've got 16 playlists and 283 videos within those playlists. But I kind of wanted to talk about your top 4 that you have and give me a little feedback. Just kind of share with me your thoughts on what you want to do it. McDork Pop said they just subbed to Addy Family. Thank you very much for doing that. So some of the top 4 on your playlist are Disney Reaction. Then you've got AFA, Addy Family Adventures. Your next one is Keeping the Magic, a live sketch blog, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then Walt Disney World 2019. A little bit self-explanatory, but tell me your thought behind your playlist and let everybody know kind of what they can find within your playlist.
Okay, so the first one, the reaction, one of the things was I was always trying to find something because, like I said, we were in the middle of the pandemic. I can't go do anything. And I'm like, I got hooked on watching these reaction videos. Have you ever watched these where it's like you're watching people who's listening to a certain kind of music they never listened to and see their reaction?
Absolutely.
I'm like, so I looked to see if there was anybody doing Disney because there's like, I've only been to Walt Disney World. So I have not seen what's at Disneyland in California, Tokyo, Shanghai, Hong Kong, or Paris. And so I'm like, I'm just going to start trying to find this stuff and just start doing reaction videos to it. So, and it just kind of caught on. And
so that's how and that's what's, pretty much what's in that playlist is all Chris's reaction to all kinds of unique Disney. So it's fun to watch. Candy Mom, welcome in. And Dre Houston, welcome in as well. Your AFA Family Adventures, I assume that's, I know what it's about, but I'm trying to lead in, obviously, for everybody. That's more about your adventures that you're doing with your family. If you could talk a little bit about that and your Magic Alive, Keep Magic Alive sketch blog, I would love it.
Okay. The funny thing is that the adventures, that one I just created. And what I did is I've been using it because I don't do anything on the weekend. So I thought, why not create a loop and leave the live stream run of old videos, and anybody who just wants to come in and watch for a little while, they can just come in and watch. So I just thought it was something that was neat, and I plan on adding more videos on for this weekend and letting it run. So I usually let it run from Thursday night till Sunday, because usually I have to get on the computer and start creating on Sunday. So
okay. And then before we jump over to Keeping the Magic Alive with your sketch blog, let's go out to our phone lines. And Tina Marie, you're on with Addy Family Adventures. Go ahead.
Hey guys, I have a quick question for Chris.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
So, Chris, over your left shoulder is this brown thing. What's that called?
It's a coconut.
As a name though, what's the name?
It's Kakamora.
Thank you. That was it.
Tina.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Since you're coming on asking for extreme names on my channel, let me ask you, what's going on with you and Arlene?
And I would have shared my booty.
I would have had my hands all up on it. No way.
What is going on with that?
I'm sorry, I cannot speak of anything pertaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legally, you're bound. Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Tina.
Thanks, Pete.
I always come prepared. I always tell people don't come to the gunfight with a butter knife. But Tina scares me because Tina's got good questions, and that was a fantastic question.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a question that comes up a lot.
Well, and again, we talked about great creators and associate yourself. There's one right there was just calling in on the phone, and it can help grow your channel and do a lot with it. So awesome. So I love that. Talk a little bit. Oh, real quick, I would say hello. A couple people coming in also. New friends or good friends coming in. Do Philly crew coming in, stopping by. They will be live tonight at 9 o'clock. They do an incredible food review show that you just don't want to miss. Trust me, 9 o'clock, Do Philly crew. You want to be there. And Horace Quirk, welcome in. We're going to hear that word come up a lot in the future, Horace says. So welcome in. Talk to us a little bit about keeping the magic alive with your sketchbook.
All right. So what I did was they closed the park down, right? There's, so I got myself, I can draw, and my daughter can draw. My wife says she can't draw, but I've seen her draw. She does great. And then I had a friend that's been a friend of mine for a long time, and he can draw, and he's a character. So I'm like, why don't we just do a live stream, and each week we'll do something, and then we'll just show what we drew, so we would like pick a Disney movie, and each of us pick like a character or something like that. I think we did a 30-day challenge there for a while too, where, it was like one day was who's your favorite character out of the Fab Five, and all kinds of stuff like that.
Right.
And then we just come on and show what we drawn.
Now, sketch drawing, stuff like that is very intriguing on YouTube for a lot of different things. I've seen a lot of successful creators doing that. Let's go back out to the phones and welcome Candy Mom's on the phone. Go ahead, Candy Mom. You're on with Addy Family Adventures.
I kind of want to know what Chris bribed Gonza with to be the host of Color Brain Game when he's colorblind and gives me the wrong answers for chat.
That's a good question. Chris, could you answer that, please, for...
The Color Brain Game was mine, and it actually spells out the colors on there, so I didn't have to know what they were.
It spells it out for him, Cynthia.
The wrong answers.
He did that on purpose. He's trying to...
No, because you got the answers wrong don't mean the answers were wrong.
I'm always right.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Sure you are.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Bye.
All right, so let's take a second here to talk about Walt Disney World Trip 2019. Was that your last trip down there with everything that happened with COVID?
No. You mean before COVID or the last
Before
one
COVID.
I've actually been to?
Before COVID.
Was it? I think it was. Yeah. We went down with my mom and dad.
Okay.
And so everybody was, and then my brother and his daughter went with us, and they were so happy to see Heaven, of course. And of course, Heaven was working in Fantasyland. And if you don't know about having a cast member for a daughter, every ride in Fantasyland is a fast pass. So that's what it was.
You gotta enjoy that. Disney Dynamics, one of our Chaos Crusaders, we'll talk about them later, said, what if AFA did live videos teaching people to draw characters? Drinks would be involved. Could be involved. That's a great idea for a show. You hear that?
That is a great idea. The thing is I don't know if I could teach you how to draw my style. I might be able to take and teach you how to draw like the Disney style, but what it is usually what we did in there, we kind of was throwing in our own styles in on a lot of the drawings.
Okay.
So, that would be something to think about. But
unique idea.
The thing was, it really didn't catch on. So I think that's the reason why I stopped doing it, was it just didn't really catch on.
Gotcha. We talk a little bit on this channel a lot about collections and things that we collect or do, and I always look to talk to my guests about that because I think it shows a little insight into it. Jameson, this is not a baseball stream. Please stop putting baseball information into the chat. Collections, things that you like to collect. You got shelves behind you. Talk to me about some of your passions, about things that you like to collect. Besides whatever it is, Snuffleupagus thing or whatever Tina called in about. So,
the Kakamora, that's Disney. It's from Moana.
I know. I'm just being smart.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I've gotten into collecting Funko Pops. Obviously, I'm not as serious as what some of them are because obviously it doesn't look like I'm sitting in a Funko Pop warehouse.
Right.
So that's the thing. I'm an out of the box kind of guy where Gonzo's an in the box and gets upset when he sees me open one. So But that's one of the things. Some things I've collected in the past. I've always collected baseball cards.
Nice.
I haven't bought any in a long time, but I do have a large collection. I've collected comic books, and so anything that's nerdy, I'm probably into it. That's just how it is.
Like collecting pins, but you kind of really like to focus on the ones down at the parks rather than just buying them online or whatever.
Right. What it is, I wasn't into pins till this last trip that we went in January. And that's when I met Gonzo and I met Al from Your Pal Al and I met Kelly. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet VP because he was sick. But I started collecting pins. I was trying not to go down that rabbit hole, but I ended up going down that rabbit hole. And, they've always said, if you're going to collect pins, you got to find like one certain type of pin you should collect. So I was looking at anything that had Walt Disney on it. I was looking at anything that had like rides, ride pins. So that's what it was.
Cool. Mar Memphis is in here. Hopefully you're feeling better, Mar. We've been thinking about you. I've talked about you on several streams lately. Glad you're here with us and hope you're feeling better. Katrina Scolpini, my favorite name out there, says, question for Chris. When you do sweets and treats, do you really struggle that hard with the words, or is that just a front?
No, I struggled that hard.
Okay.
I do. But talking about pins, I do have a rare pin. I've showed it before over like on Ganja's live stream.
Okay.
But it's the Veteran of the Day pin. So I got to be the Veteran of the Day and help take the flag down at Magic Kingdom.
That's awesome.
After I came back home from Iraq. So
that's absolutely incredible. You're the first soldier that I've met that has got to do that, which is really cool. Right. That just sent goosebumps up my arm. And taking a pause from the chat and everything for a second, Chris, on behalf of everybody in the chat, I thank you and your family, your wife, your daughters. Everybody serves, not just a soldier. I appreciate that you took the time to sacrifice your life to put it on the line so that I could sit here today and interview people. And that's what you did. So my true gratitude. And I think everybody, if you guys do me a favor, Katrina's got it right. Let me see the flags in the chat. Let me see the hearts in the chat, because once a soldier, always a soldier, and the family serves, not just the soldier. Everybody serves that post. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, next time you meet a soldier, ask him about how much it affects the family. It's a huge factor. So blessings to you for what you did. Let me throw your channel back up here again while they're hammering the chat again. It's Addy Family Adventures, everybody. We'll be recognizing him. Dad Builds and I have a segment together that we do on Friday nights where we recognize creators that are under 1,000, over 500, and Chris's channel will be in there now. We'll be recognizing them, and hopefully we'll help him get up there and talk about his channel with the 1,000 success like we do with everybody else on there on Fridays and Sundays and everything. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for doing that. Again, we're with Addy Family Adventures, 563 subscribers on YouTube, 180 followers on Instagram. They do have an active Facebook page. Currently, at this time right now, hasn't attended any other parks other than Florida. Like myself, is there places that you want to get to outside? Do you want to get all the way to, like Tokyo Seas and all that? Is that on your bucket list?
I mean, after doing all these reaction videos, I would like to visit all of them.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I really like to get out there to Disneyland. I want to see that Avengers campus.
That sounds like it's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
When is the official date for that to open?
I think it's in June, if I'm right.
I'm glad, with us having the next segment in the Disney YouTube recognition series, with the excitement that'll be up for the end of the year for that Avengers campus. I'm glad we picked that one and timed that out right. That'll be a thing. So let's talk for a second about Halloween versus Christmas. Where does the Addy family stand in reference to not just the holidays in general? Disney, Halloween, Disney, Christmas. Are you one side or the other? Are you in the middle? What's your feelings all about that? I'm always curious to hear about that.
I've only been to the Christmas party. I've never been to the Halloween party. I've heard lots of good things about the Halloween party. I heard that the Halloween party is better than the Christmas party. because they give out full-size brand name candy. So
Yeah.
I think I would like it. I don't know if I'd be the person that kind of dresses up. I'm not that kind of person. I think Gonzo is, but I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only thing there's actually the first time we went to the Christmas party, the girls were really young.
Okay.
And my wife didn't get to go because my youngest daughter got sick. So me and Heaven ended up going, and we got separated from my family, and we never did. We didn't have cell phones back then. That's how far back it was. So we weren't able to find each other. So it was just me and Heaven enjoying the Christmas party there at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, it is a unique factor. I saw that. I think Mel already threw it in the chat. One of my coined phrases here is Hallowismus, because it's a unique factor there. When you go there to the Halloween party, you get the Halloween-esque atmosphere with the villains and all that. And the parade tends to be better than Christmas. But when you go there Christmas time, you get that Christmas atmosphere. And there's just nothing like Disney parks and around there when they're going full throttle with everything. And you just see Christmas everywhere. It's definitely pretty cool. So one of our members always has a question. Matty Williams asks me a unique question all the time to ask my guests. He says, if Disney decided to build a new theme park and they came to you and said, hey, Addy Family Adventures, we want to build a ride or we want to do a show based on your YouTube channel, what would that ride or show be like?
You know what? I wouldn't pick a ride or a show.
Really?
Yeah, I would pick, and I've heard you ask this question, and I was prepared for it.
Nice.
So,
that's good.
We'd be a restaurant.
Nice.
A table, service, because some of my favorite videos that we do down there is of me and my wife and my two girls sitting there having something to eat, and you kind of get to see us really come out as a family during that time. So
I love it.
I think that, yeah.
I see our good friend Dan put into the chat. Let me bring that up a little bit higher on the screen. We had it lower the other night. There you go. It's a little bit easier to see. He was saying thanks. That's how he feels about Christmas. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Dan. He runs the Disney Worlders Facebook group, an excessively strong Facebook group over there. And I encourage any creator like yourself who's doing quality Disney-focused based content to look up Dan's Facebook group. He allows people to share over there. And he's doing a good job at growing his. Made me think about it when I saw him put that nice comment about that in there. So the big thing with where you're going for the future, you're looking to move down there. When you get down to Florida, are you looking to broadcast live as a streamer down there? Is that long-term plans?
The thing was I wasn't really a live streamer until I met, and I keep saying Gonzo's name. I'm sorry about that. I mean, this guy, he meant so much to me when it came to my channel. So, but I had tried to live stream before I met Gonzo and Al, and I just didn't have good experiences with it. So I stopped doing it. We were down there I'm like, I'm just done. We're just doing vlogs. That's it. And one of the things I really like to do is I like to edit. That's just one of the things I like to do. I like to edit. I like to create thumbnails, all kinds of stuff like that. You keep bringing it up. If you look over, there was one where we went to the Bob Ross experience, and that's my face photoshopped onto Bob Ross's head. So,
I missed that. I have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, but it wasn't until I met them and then realized the computer I had wasn't good enough for live streaming, and I had Gonzo like, Chris, your mouth isn't matched up to your words and stuff like that. So I ended up buying all this stuff and everything, and I've got studio lights now. I've got all kinds of stuff, and I am actually thinking of my youngest daughter's talking about moving out, and I'm actually talking about moving down to her room, and where I'll add like maybe a love seat and a coffee table where I can live stream with my wife and I just sitting there together on the love seats.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. What we're going to do here is we're just about done here for what I have for you tonight. You've been great, and I hope a lot of people have got to know you a little bit more and want to come over to enjoy your channel and see some of the some of the fun and shenanigans that goes on between you and Gonzo and your friends on both your channel and theirs as you guys are together. You get to know somebody not only on their own channel, but also what they do on others as well. And I remind everybody that I don't bring anybody onto the channel that I don't already subscribe to or endorse as a quality creator. I spend time doing it. There's Chris's channel. You can see right there, I am subscribed to him, just like everybody else I bring on my channel. And Chris has got some great stuff over there for you to take a look into. Chris, if you'd be so kind, I'm going to run through the community segment of the channel. And what I'm going to ask everybody to do, if there's any other questions for Chris, hold them till the end. And then I'll tell everybody, hey, get ready to throw them back out at us. If you have any last minute other question that comes up, again, make sure you highlight my name so that I don't miss it, like Cricket Fox just did. What did Chris do? This is the Bob Ross video. Cricket just put it into the link. Thank you, Cricket. I can always rely on Cricket being there. But I'm going to run through some of the segment stuff, and then at the end, how about if you and I say goodbye to everybody together?
That's awesome.
Awesome. I would love that. So, all right, let's run through this, guys, and get through what we got going here. First, real quick, I'd be remiss if I didn't start out with right here. Cristina Wittmann is one of our Chaos Crusaders. Cristina Wittmann is a realtor in the Florida area that is the endorsed realtor of this channel. If you're looking to move to the Orlando area, upsize, downsize, buy some investment property, whatever it is, check out Cristina Wittmann. All of her information is available in the description and body of this video. She'll put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property for sure. From making magic as a cast member that she was to spreading the magic as she's doing as a realtor, cast members get a discount for buyers and sellers, and that applies to current, furloughed, and impacted cast members. How great is it that a cast member, still after her time in a new job, still looks after cast members? I think that's fantastic. Tell Cristina Wittmann that Pete McDevitt sent you. I would love that. Love that. All right, everybody, we do have our membership on our channel right now. We appreciate everybody coming in and supporting our channel. If you're interested in becoming a member of the channel, there's a Clubhouse exclusive. If you do one of the upper levels of our channel, Andy's level, Phantasmic, or Chaos level, you will get one of these custom-made minted coins mailed out to you properly. And I think if you asked anybody that's in the chat right now who has one of these coins, they would probably back Viapre Project up. Ed said the best compliment I could have gotten on these coins was, Ed Viapre told me, Pete, these are Disney quality coins. And that really touched me. So if you're interested in becoming a member of our clubhouse, we've got 4 different levels. Feel free to jump in. Amazing perks. We're going to be setting up a Zoom call for about 2 weeks from now. So that'll be coming up, and other special items that'll be going on for clubhouse members. Every week we endorse LBV. I love this shirt. It's one of their newest ones. Hashtag not a sponsor, just a friend. Maria and Chris are close friends of my family, and we appreciate them. And that's their People Mover shirt, the TTA shirt. It's available over on the Lake Buena Vista site. Lake Buena Visitors, Maria and Chris, incredible quality on all of their shirts. Just unbelievable. You can wear them at home or in the parks. And they real good durability. They last well in the washing machine. Just good top quality. I love those guys. Check them out for me if you don't mind. Let's talk about one of our newest segments on our channel. This is called Magical Memories, People in the Parks. This is a segment that I do each week now. I just started this recently. It's brand new. And I ask people as you go down and you meet your favorite YouTubers, or if you're another YouTuber and you're hooking up with say if Dan Wynn's down there and he's meeting Casey Bryant for the first time, and those guys get a picture together, to make sure I get a copy of it, and we'll talk about it here on the show. So let's run it through. There's VP, Gonzo, and Arlene. She's sitting there thinking about Tina Marie, apparently, and her booty. They're on the carousel having fun together, so that's awesome with those guys. Here's a great picture of Chasing Dreams with Mike and the Viapre Project together, hanging out, saying hello. That's awesome. And keep in mind, everybody, I had some people send me pictures from like 2 years ago. I don't want those pictures. I want current stuff up to the minute as it goes through. So Mike Wheeler, welcome in, number 5. Great to see you here. Here's a great group picture. You got Tracy Glenn, Adventures with VP, Dad Builds, Diz Our Dream, Gonzo, Chasing Dreams with Mike, and Samantha Lowe, all in front of the castle. What an awesome group picture that was. Here's Triple P and Zippity Doo Dad hanging out over there in front of the Millennium Falcon with the kids. Triple P's daughter. Look at the charismatic face on her. Just a gorgeous kid. Zip's son looks like he's ready to go to sleep. It's like the kids go right, chips off the old block. There's Triple P's daughter, smiling, happy, ready to go. There's little Jack. He's just ready to go to sleep. So here's a great picture. Tracy, Dad Builds, and Jeff together in front of the castle eating ice creams, sending me a note saying, hey, you can't have any of these. I really appreciate that, but it's a great picture of them in front of the castle. There's our good friend Timothy Rainwaters. It's raining in the chat right now. Sitting with our good friends, the Disney Nerd Herders. That's Charlie from the Nerd Herders. Nerds! Meeting with those guys down in Epcot. That's awesome. People Mover action. There's Magical News Live. There's Earsome Emporium, Extra Magic Peter, and Samantha Lowe. People Mover time, having fun down there together in the parks. That's awesome. Here's Tanya, that crazy Disney lady. That's Robin DePaula with her. That's Cookie the Monster. And I believe that's Angela Minta in there with her as well. So great group of people hanging out with the Epcot. I love how everybody staged these pictures. The Epcot ball behind them. How awesome is that? There's a good friend, JoJo. We'll talk about him in just a little bit with Samantha Lowe hanging out down there. Sam's everywhere this time. This is a teacup that paid the price. Disney had one teacup go out of commission recently. These three guys got into the teacup. I'm not sure where their hands are going. Jeff's trying to hide his behind his back. Tracy and Dad Builds apparently are about to hold hands on the teacup. And that's Dad Builds, Tracy Glenn, and Dizzar Dream destroying the teacup. So it's unbelievable. So, yeah, you missed something. You know, it's always something, you know, Tim. All right, this is a great one. It's Joey's World with the Viapre Project. Hanging out together. Look at the smile on Joey's face. He's so happy there. That's awesome. I love that. Then there's another group picture in front of the ball. Got Dad Builds. You got the Viapre Project is not in this one. I thought they were for a minute because they've been in all of them. Gonzo, Tracy Glenn, Adventure VP, Dizzar Dream, all hanging out. That's another great stage picture in front of the ball. I love it. Love it. Love it. Here's VP. He's everywhere right now. And his beautiful daughter, Mylene. And that's Kadani Sean. For those of you guys that don't know Kadani Sean, you can put a face with the name out there. That's the other reason I'm doing this, so that people can put a face with the name of their streamers if they haven't met him yet. There's Carlos Disney World Freak, Timothy Rainwaters and family, the Rainwaters clan, hanging out down there. I'm not sure where they were. Somewhere on property. They found Carlos and got a great picture with him. This is a great picture. I love paging Mr. Morrow. And that is Triple P, always with the great big smile. And that is our good friend Ryan and his lovely wife. We don't get to see Ryan much, but he gets out and about. You open up the beverages, and Ryan McDowell just shows up. So, and there's VP once again. This is the latest one I just got before the show on Sunday. And that is VP and Gonzo hanging out with our good friend Craig from Love and Diz World. And that's going. So that's the end of the segment. That segment for this week. I got new pictures already coming in for next week. I'll be saving them. Send them to me. Email is best, but if you have to, one of the direct messages is fine. No update on Magic Mail, just the same Magic Mail we had. Just highlighting it real quick. There's Tina, sent us a great Easter card that the U.S. Mail took forever to get to us. Kelly, the Mickey Bunch, you got to absolutely, and to me, I think you got to absolutely love Kelly and the Mickey Bunch.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Kelly sent me over some awesome beaver nuggets. So I was proud to say that, tell my wife, hey, Nanette, Kelly, she shared her beaver with me. And we tried the nuggets, and they are actually pretty good. It's like if you took a popcorn and put like molasses on it. It was actually really good. And apparently this place called Buc-ee's down there is a hot spot. You go in there, and it's unbelievable. So I'm looking forward to try to find this place. And I was so humbled that Kelly took care of me and sent us those. So that was pretty cool. We got Mike and Val, the pass holder pair, sent Preston a note with a card that I thought was pretty cool. Boog Pal, one of the Oriole players. Preston went and ran and put that into his baseball card collection. I haven't seen it since. Our good friend Paul N. Paul sent us a little gift card and a note to us. But more importantly, Paul sent 3 new Funko Pops for Preston, which, again, they also disappeared out of this office. That seems to be the normal thing nowadays with me. And then I should also highlight that our 1-year anniversary for our channel is actually June 5th. It's in a couple days, not that far off. And I'm very proud of what we've done with this channel so far. I'm not so much proud of the fact of the numbers we put up. We've had some great numbers, don't get me wrong. I'm more proud of the fact that I feel like we've been able to help some people grow their channels. And if I can help more people grow, then my channel's a success. But Casey Bryant sent me Sprinkles cupcakes, and which was great. They showed up here at the house during a baseball stream, came in here, fantastic, and they also disappeared quickly. Preston took and hijacked all the cupcakes. So I can't win when it comes to all that stuff. But thank you to Casey Bryant for doing that. Let's go to our next segment. Hey, speaking of Casey Bryant, it's Casey's Corner time. Casey Bryant is a Chaos Crusader for our channel, and Casey brings you our congratulations segment of our show every time we do it. Do what you do so well and so uniquely that people can't resist to tell others about you. Let's do it. Here's this week's recognitions. Key to Disney, 100 subscribers. Congratulations for getting the 100 subscribers. 500 subscribers, Anna Travels. Congratulations, Anna. Halfway to that 4-digit mark. There's 1,000 subscribers, Monarch Moments. Dad Builds created me a brand new clear-looking pin, much better than what we had. Monarch Moments just hit 1,000 subscribers. Awesome job. Adventures with VP. It's all VP and Mylene. Arlene is too worried about booty and all kinds of other stuff and all those crazy bags she needs to get. And she's got, she's going to miss that Pac-Man machine when I hijack it out of her house. Adventures with VP. What an amazing channel. I love those guys. And then Perfectly Cat just hit 1,000 just the other night. We were so happy for her. It was we were doing it on a baseball stream. She was 9 away, and 9 friends from baseball streams followed Perfectly Cat and took her over 1,000. I was so proud of that, and gracious for Meg and Kelly for also jumping in and trying to help Cat get up to that number. Dilly, the boys at D&G just hit 2K. Congratulations, 2,000 subscribers over there for D&G Explorers. 2,500, Myers and the Mouse, my partner channel, just went over 2,500 on their channel. Congratulations. What do we got? Swishwilly and Disney. They just went over 2,500 over there as well. Nice solid numbers. Quarter of the way to the race for 100K over there. 100,000 views to Bill's Odds and Ends. Congratulations, Bill's Odds and Ends on 100,000 views. And Disney Nerd Herders in your face again. Nerds! 300,000 views. And let me tell you something. If you have success on your channel and you don't let me know about it, you're failing on the opportunity to tell people the success that you're having. This is what my channel's about, helping other people grow. So let me know if you have a success in views or in subscribers. We would love to recognize you over here as well. Let's talk about the race for 100K. This is proudly brought to you by Disney Dynamics, an incredible channel here right on YouTube. They're going to be a guest on my channel later on this year. The link to their channel can be found right in the description of this video. They are a Chaos Crusader, and they bring to you one of the biggest segments on our show. It is Disney Dynamics bringing you all of those people that are incredibly dynamic because they're on their way to 100K. Buzz Lightyear, he's got that right now. He's got the plaque in his hand. He wants to give people the button, and he can't wait to do it. This is the list this week. I did leave one highlighted a little differently because it's a brand new entry. So we got Panda at 98.9, Provost 93.4. You got Five Fires. They're a California channel for the California Disneyland area at 80K. Pagey Mr. Morrow, 78. Then Theme Park Obsession, 63. Jackie, 62. WDW Couple at 58. Again, we will update these Sunday morning. Kyle at 55.1. JoJo, 44. Then you got Earson Reporting at 41. Disney KT at 37. We are not sub for sub channel. Absolutely, Mike. Thank you for putting that in there. We do celebrate friends in our community for their accomplishments. This has nothing to do with sub for sub at all. Don't tolerate it. Thank you, Michael, for putting that in there. Corey Meets World, 37.1, and Disney Dave, 25.1. And here's what you'll see, just to go to prove Mike's point. These aren't all people from our community. These are people from the entire Disney community. So we're trying to help everybody to bring recognition to them. Back part of the third part of the stream here, in the race to 100K, That Crazy Disney Lady at 22.7. Disney Park Blogs, Ryan, 17. You got Magical News Live and WDW Radio. Those two are neck and neck right now, just at 17.2. Awesome job there. Nick growing his channel, doing a great job. Here with the Ears just took a jump. That's why they got fireworks over top of them. They are at 16.1. They jumped ahead of Disney Cupcake at 16 flat. And then, of course, you got LBV, who just jumped in the race for 100K, and they're at 11.4. You have to have 10,000 subscribers to be considered to join the race for 100K. Each week, I do take a time to say thank you to those people who helped out my channel and done a lot behind the scenes without asking. Pearl Manhattan, Casey, Triple M Sports, Disney Commons, Magical News Live, Dad Got Parks, and Dad Builds. I say thank you for your support and what you've done. Let's take a chance to talk about what's coming up. This coming Sunday, a little bit of change in the itinerary. We were going to interview Dad Got Parks in a hot seat. He had something come up last minute personal that we had to flip a day. So Dad Got Parks is going to move to August. Dad Builds. It's a dad switch. We're going to bring in Dad Builds this Sunday night to put him in the hot seat and ask him every ridiculous question that I can come up with and see if we can make him take the fifth. Next Wednesday, we're going to chill with Amanda Hyde and the Hydes that do Disney. That'll be a lot of fun on this channel. I'm looking forward to sitting down with them. Most recently, we've had the Disney YouTube recognition series. We just inducted these people into our virtual hall. These are number 51 through 72. They were inducted on a recent show. If you're interested in seeing this, go into my playlist and you'll see the Disney YouTube recognition series, and you can see all of the 3 shows from when we inducted people. This is the back half of the group. That's the Star Wars group. There's 73 through 85. If you think about it, we've inducted 85 people into our virtual hall so far, and there are tens of thousands to maybe hundreds of thousands of Disney YouTube fans that there. There's Candy Mom dropping number 31 in there. So this is pretty awesome. And coming up in December, I can't wait. It's going to be the entire Marvel universe available that we're going to make a selection show out of. Who will be the next inductees? I don't know yet. We're going to have votes. It's going to be legit, as it always has been. And we will have 23 new recipients coming in. Maybe more if they're joint account, if they have 2 people doing the account. 31, 33 in the chat. Put your number in the chat if you're in here already and you're inducted already. I love seeing that. That makes me proud when I see that. I want to thank these channels and our sponsor. Those are the channels that are participating in the Disney YouTube recognition series. They all vote and acknowledge and nominate people to be inducted in. The entire event is brought to you by Tommy Corner Sports. He can get you hats and shirts and all kinds of stuff. We absolutely love Tommy Corner Sports, and we thank all of these channels for taking the time to participate and to care enough to want to induct people in to an acknowledgement virtual recognition Hall of Fame is what it comes down to. Real quick, before we say goodbye, last 2 things I got. I want to say thank you to these VIP members of our channel. We couldn't do this channel without you. The cost and structure for doing it. Bomo, look, we're talking about membership, and Bomo.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Bomo just upgraded to Phantasmic Theater. Bob, if you haven't gotten a coin from you yet, let me know, and I will get a coin out to you. So I thank every one of these people. We appreciate. I know a bunch of you are in the chat right now. I don't want to not say somebody's name and miss out, so I'm just going to be respectful and say, please, check out the people on these screens. They're great creators. There's great people in the community. You can't be sub for sub if you're highlighting people that don't even do a channel, people that are just in here supporting people left and right, like your Andy Zagani, like Mike88NYC. That's what's great about that program. So thank you. I appreciate all of these people. You're VIP members of our channel. We humbly and gratefully say thank you. I know Preston was hoping to be back in time to say thank you to everybody who's a VIP channel in here. I hope you appreciate it. If your name's up here and you have a channel logo or a picture of you at the parks that you would like me to use instead of the generic Mickey Mouse or the generic Mickey Mouse house there for your logo, please send it over to me today. I got my Clubhouse VIP card in the mail today. Nice, Mike. We do mail outs to our VIP members. I take this very serious. If you're going to submit to us and support us, we want to give it back to you. The coin is a very nice souvenir, according to Tim Tiki Man fan. So thank you again. Just a couple last slides on here. I don't want to miss any people that are valued supporters and VIP members of our channel. And I thank you tonight for Bomo for upgrading live on the show during our discussion of our VIP members. And there's all the last ones. I thank you guys so much for doing it. Final, I just remind you before I bring Chris back on, these are the people that I watch each week. This is kind of my viewing that has been my core for quite some time. Sundays I watch, check out these people, great channels. This is Sunday viewing. I highly encourage you to check them out and go over to them. Absolutely fantastic. Triple P Steve's World. This is my Monday viewing over there, including the good boys at PTV. PTV. Tuesdays, got a lot of activity going on over there that's loaded with talent on Tuesday nights. Absolutely incredible. Wednesdays, you got so many great channels up there. If you see a number next to them, it's where they were inducted. If they were a Muppet inducted, it was a red like Nick. A yellow inducted was Pixar like Tina. And a green inducted is D&G, and that is Star Wars. So that's their different induction next to their name. Tonight's Thursday night. Corey Living in Diz has got a show going. Corey Meets World still going now. Do Philly Crew goes at 9 o'clock. Lynn Project usually goes at 9:30. VP goes on Thursdays. He goes on the weekends. He's got a great show with Viapri, and Gonzo on Monday nights. This roundtable show is absolutely fantastic. Lately, it's been on VP's channel. You can check that out on Monday nights as well. Friday nights, Ear to Ear Magic, early afternoon. I'll be watching them tomorrow afternoon. Then it's Rob Fuzz for a little pub talk, and then Resort TV1 for Friday Night Live. Saturday finishes out the week. That's a partner channel Saturday for me. All my partner channels go on Saturday. Check out their channels. They're absolutely fantastic. You will not be disappointed, I guarantee you, if you don't know much about them. And then the bigger channels that I follow, good friends, good people in the community. You gotta be subscribed to them just to keep up with when they're live. They all go live at so many different times. And I remind everybody, as I'll bring Chris back on with us to say goodbye to everybody together. I remind, please go over and check out our Chaos Crusaders. Okay, you got so many great people there. Casey Bryant working on his channel, going to have new content coming. Disney Dynamics, absolutely fantastic. Go over and check them out. You're going to absolutely love it. And we got another.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Fost Family at WW just upgraded to Andy's Toy Box. Fost Family, please send me a direct message or an email with your mailing address, please, and I will get that off to you, get the coin off to you later on this week. So, but check out Disney Dynamics. They got a great channel. You'll love them. And then, of course, any support that you can give to our realtor of choice and also to our cleaning company of choice. All of our Chaos Crusaders are listed in there. So, Chris, is there first of all, I guess before I do that, let me throw it over to you. If there's any other last-minute channel questions for Chris, throw them in there right now. Chris, you're up to 569 right now. So
Awesome.
Picked up some friends tonight, which is good. Let me first ask, before I throw it over to you, for a final thought of the evening from you.
The final thought.
For your thought. Final thought of the evening
Gotcha.
from you, and then we'll come back if there's any last-minute questions and hit them up.
Family and friends are everything. And with some of the people I've met on YouTube, they're probably some of the best friends I ever had with Gonzo, VP, Kelly, and we're adding new people to our group of friends all the time, like Tina from Tina Marie's place. And I really don't think I'd be where I am today without all of them, and Pete. So I really consider y'all friends. The only bad thing is there's so many great channels and only so much time in a day. That's
and you know what? Here's what I tell everybody to that. There's a thing called the replay. You can lay in bed and listen to your favorite. You can find a way, if you want to listen to us to a creator, do it. I do it all the time. I ninja watch a lot. While I was working here today, preparing for you, Chris, I had on for a little bit there. I had on Diz Our Dream, listening to their interview tonight, and then I jumped over to Myers and the Mouse, listening to them as I work. So you're right. There are ways that you can find it. There's only so many that you can listen to live. Is it true that Chris, that Tina paid you so that I would not be part of that group of friends? Is there any truth?
No.
I heard there was a PayPal that Tina sent you. That's what I heard. Now, I'm the one that said it, but that's what I heard nonetheless. So, look,
No.
Addy Adventures, he's got a great channel. I didn't see any other last-minute questions. Come on. Is there a way that you say goodnight on your channel, Chris? Do you have a special way to say goodbye?
We have a way to end our videos, but we really don't have a way of really ending the live stream. I meant, of course, the Star Wars live stream, we always say, may the force be with you. But on our videos, we always say, hey, I'll catch you on the next adventure. And remember, adventure is out there.
That is fantastic. That is a great way to do it. I love it. Well, I'm going to finish it up by saying the same thing I say all the time, guys. Do me a favor. One, join us Sunday night when we sit down with Dad Builds. Got to do that. Friday night, we will be live. You'll see Chris in Friday nights with us, hanging out from time to time, joining us. This Friday night, we will be live. I got some surprises. Some people coming to Friday Night Live. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that should be interesting as well. Do me a favor. Take care of yourself. Whether it's mentally or physically, if you need help in any way, shape, or form, you got friends out there, you got family members, you might have your employer that can help you, or a boss or a supervisor that can help you. And if not, at the very worst, there are professionals out there. We've got people in our community that will help you physically, like Cody, Strive to Do Better. Go over and check out Cody, Strive to Do Better. If you're looking for a personal trainer, he'll help you get in shape. But do what you got to do and get together, because we want to see you here next time. If you're going to go on an adventure with Chris, you got to be in good shape to do it. Thank you, everybody. Good night. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you Friday night for another ridiculous episode of God Knows What's Going to Happen. Come.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.